we never knew really how good we were. And so we didn't look at it as, boy, this heavyweight fight, these two great teams. And, we said, hey, we're playing a great football team here, and aren't we fortunate to even be a part of this whole thing?
Well, Staubach said he was going to call tails. We missed it a little bit, but I think he called heads. And the 49ers are going to get the ball first, Brett.
It's a little bit wet on the turf, and it's raining a little, and it's time to play. And here we go. It'll be taken by Logan at the 6. Brings it up the right hash mark, makes a cut, and falls down at the 22-yard line.
Nobody really tackled him. He slid underneath Tommy Agee, who sort of bumped him down, but it's a 16-yard return, and San Francisco goes on offense.
And the 49ers at the 21 will throw a 3-step drop, and Young's pass is caught for a first down by Brent Jones, the tight end, who caught it up at the 35-yard line.
So the 49ers on their very first play go against what they've been doing lately, throwing the ball to the left side. They went through against their tendency and threw the ball to the right side that time. Steve Young threw about 75 to 80% of his passes against the Redskins to the left side last week.
And Wayne, Kevin Smith has hurt his arm. He's already left the game. That means they bring in Isaac Holt, a veteran cornerback who had the starting job till Smith took it late in the season. Here's a handoff to Waters. Breaks to the outside. Not much room. He's not going to get anything. He is pushed out of bounds along the near sideline. And he was knocked out by Brown along with Jones. But second down and 8. San Francisco at its own 37. Waters, Taylor are both receivers out to the left, with Rice split out wide to the right against Isaac Holt. Rathman in the backfield. Brent Jones, the tight end, lines up on the right side. And Young is changing the play as Rathman moves over to his left. Here's backside pressure. He gets the ball away. Downfield, Rice is there. He's to the 30. He's going to win the race. 10, 5, touchdown 49ers. He simply out-sprinted Isaac Holt into the end zone. 63-yard touchdown pass. But wait, there is a flag. Holding on San Francisco.
It was a great throw by Steve Young, who was getting hit just as he let it go. A beautiful touch pass down the middle to Jerry Rice.
Second down.
Wow. Who was it on?
It's on McIntyre.
When I looked up and saw Jerry running down the field, I'm going like, oh God, maybe these guys are that good.
Fortunately for us, it got called back, but even then, I just figured that we dodged a bullet just for that moment. I thought it was going to be an aerial show for the whole day.
What a momentum, builder for them. For us, you talk about being deflated.
As I look back on that game, that was, in many ways, dictated the tone of the game, because we came out, threw a great pass to Jerry, and we got called for holding on really something I remember Guy McIntyre got called on, and it really wasn't vital to the play.
McIntyre, the left guard, and it was a very quick play.
You want to put points on the board, so when you have a big play like that just taken away, you lose a little momentum, and I think that basically gave Dallas hope.
And will that turn out to be a play that will be an issue the rest of the day?
Kevin Smith back at corner on second down. Young back, good protection, deep ball down the middle. This one's incomplete, with this time Smith in good coverage on Odessa Turner.
Odessa Turner complains to the officials. A little bit of booing I'm sure you can hear from the crowd, but that's just very good coverage by Kevin Smith. There wasn't any problem with that.
So it's 3rd and 18 at the 27-yard line. Rathman in the backfield. Taylor's out to the left side. 2 receivers out to the right. And Young, on a draw, keeps it himself. Cuts to the outside and does get out to the 37-yard line, where he's hit by Woodson, a backup safety man.
Quarterback draw that time by Steve Young, and they ran it up inside of Charles Haley, who's noted for his outside pass rush. Basically, they didn't have to block him. Just let him go upfield and try to run the play up inside.
However, not nearly enough for a first down, and San Francisco will have their first punt of the game. And here's Wilmsmeyer with his punt A beauty. Wonderful. Inside the 10. Back to get it is Martin. He starts to turn back upfield, and he is nailed with a great tackle by Odessa Turner near the 13-yard line.
12:49 left first quarter. Dallas's first offensive possession starts at its 13. Troy Aikman, the quarterback. 2 receivers left, I formation behind him. First play is a pass. Aikman looks left and throws the ball deep, and it's caught up at the 32 by Michael Irvin. Out in the sand.
A big 19-yard pass on first down by Dallas.
He had Griffin sold that he was going deep on that play. They took him deep and then took it to the sideline, and Griffin was heading for the end zone.
Tight end slot right, motion left and back right. And Aikman fakes the draw, going to throw again, throws right. Johnston's open, 35-40. Knocked off his feet around the 42-yard line by Keith DeLong.
You'll love Johnson, the fullback, if you like football. He's a Tom Rathman type player. He only had 18 carries this year, but 32 catches. He's a great blocker and good hands, as you saw there.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Harper comes out to the right. And it's a handoff to Emmitt Smith, who cuts to his left to the outside, and the 49ers are there waiting. Tim Harris dropped them for a loss back at the 41.
Third and 12, 49ers go to nickel. Cowboys are in a wing right, slot right, and Aikman's going to throw. Good protection, steps up, zips it out for Novacek at the 45, midfield, and he's run out short of the first down at the San Francisco 48-yard line. The gain of 11 yards won't be enough, and nickelback Michael Magruder and linebacker Bill Romanowski bumped him out. So the Cowboys get out of the deep hole, but Mike Saxon will be asked to kick as the sun breaks through. Saxon will be trying to get it out of bounds inside the 20. Not much rush. There's a high end-over-end kick, and running up under it, Grant at the 23. He fumbles. Dallas has it back. Johnston got it at the 23-yard line of the 49ers. Dixon Edwards punched it out. Darrell Johnston recovered the fumble, and there's the first big break of the game with 10:05 remaining in the first quarter.
This one is just because of a good pop. The ball comes up in the air, and Darrell Johnston just one-hands it, Brad. Diving forward, makes the catch, and the Cowboys have the ball with the nose of it actually at the 22-yard line of San Francisco.
I formation. Novacek, the tight end, motion right. Aikman, 5-step drop, throws it to Irvin. He caught it at the 2-yard line on a slant. Right in between Whitmore, the safety, and the cornerback, Eric Davis. Make it Hall, but a perfect throw and a perfect route by Irvin. And Dallas gets 21 on the pass to Michael Irvin.
Well, if Aikman's concerned about having problems keeping a tight spiral on a wet ball, it certainly isn't this one. This baby is a blue darter. Irvin just that little slant-in move, and it's right on the numbers. I mean, it is smoking and trailing that blue laser smoke. The Cowboys get it down to the 1-yard line, first and goal from there.
The 49ers, number 3 in the league, defensively inside the 20, but this is first down and goal at the 1.
They use a double tight end formation. And it's a handoff to Smith, who is stopped cold at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything. Michael Carter right there with a great hit. Maybe lost a foot or two.
The 49ers don't give up very much against the run, and we're seeing why here early. I mean, Michael Carter is a load on the nose of Mark Stepnoski.
They have 5 defensive linemen in if you include Tim Harris. Big Ted Washington is also in the game, and now it's second and goal at the 2.
Well, they got to throw it here, I think, Brad.
Tight end motion right. Aikman, bootleg right. Throws it to Novacek. Broken up, incomplete. A nice play by Merton Hanks.
Tried to get him outside. They tried to get him a step, send him in motion and get a step on the defender, but it was played well by the 49ers.
Now the crucial play is third down. If they don't get anything, pretty good odds they'll settle for the field goal.
Third and goal at the 2. Wing right, 1 wide receiver each way. Aikman straight drop. Stands, sets, chased out of the pocket. Running right, throws it through the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You actually get that ball down almost to the 1-yard line on the first down pass to Michael Irvin. And now they're going to have to settle for the field goal try by Lynn Elliott.
20 yards. Berline holds it on the left hash mark, just outside the 10. Dale Hellestray's snap is good. The 20-yard kick is up and good. With 8:20 remaining in the first quarter, Dallas has the first lead, 3-0.
Great goal line stand.
I think we all realized that it was going to be a game that touchdowns were going to be extremely important against a very potent offensive football team, and not getting a touchdown in that situation is, we really felt that it would come back and haunt us later.
All right, ready for the kickoff now from Lynn Elliott from our left to our right. Logan and Grant are the returners. Logan will get the ball. He takes it near the 2. Comes up the right side to the 15, gets to the 20, cuts to the outside, he's to the 30, 35, 40, still in bounds, and finally knocked out of bounds way downfield by Gant, Kevin Gant at the 48-yard line of Dallas.
Logan continues to surprise everyone with his speed. He got outside of containment that time and just outlegged the Cowboys.
They'll start at the 49-yard line of the Cowboys. Young up under center, backs are split, and he wants to throw. Little pressure, throws it out in the flat to Rathman. Down to the 40, and Smith wrestles him out after a 9-yard gain. Well, the officials are going to measure here to see if Rathman got 9 or 10.
First down, San Francisco at the 38-yard line of Dallas. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 men in the backfield, nobody out to the left side on 1st and 10. Handoff to Waters, cuts to the outside, breaks loose at the 30. He's down to the 25 and out of bounds at the 22-yard line, chased out by Larry Brown.
That was a delay, a draw play. That was almost Dallas's play. Waters running up inside tackle and then got outside of containment.
16-yard run, very impressive run by Waters. Rice and Taylor both out to the right. Rathman and Waters in the backfield. Brent Jones lines up on the left. Young, quick pass, left flat. Waters down to the 15. Great spin move. Gets down to the 14-yard line before Vincent Smith makes the tackle.
Larry Brown, the cornerback, came up to hit Ricky Waters right after he made the catch. Waters put a spin move on him, and Brown didn't touch him. Came up with air.
Waters and Rathman in the backfield. And Young gives it to Waters, who can't find much. He squirmed enough probably for the first down. They did not get there. It's officially a 1-yard gain, so they're still a yard short on 3rd down at the 13 of Dallas. So 3rd and 1. Out wide to the right is Rice. And now Rathman out of the backfield, and Young himself on a keeper goes right up the middle to the 10-yard line. San Francisco will have a 1st and goal.
Young in the quarterback sneak, and the gap on the left side between Guy McIntyre and Jesse Sapolo, the center.
Rice and Taylor out to the right. Rathman in the backfield. Jamie Williams comes in at tight end on the left side outside. Brent Jones. Now Taylor in motion to the left. Young to throw. Rice has got it at the 2 and pushed out of bounds over there by Kevin Smith as he caught the ball.
I mean, they are so good. They cross the receivers. Young drops back, looks quickly to his left, and very quickly turns around and throws the ball back out to the right side.
Well, he's got great receivers to work with on both sides of the ball.
The 49ers are now 2nd down and goal at the 2. Dallas was 1st and goal at the 2, settled for a field goal.
Both receivers out to the left, Rice and Taylor. And it's a handoff to Waters. Cuts outside, cuts inside, gets to the goal line. Knocked back. No touchdown. So that's a 2-yard gain. It's actually 3rd down and maybe 8 inches to go for a touchdown. So Waters out to the left, double tight end. Rathman out of the backfield. Young going to keep it himself. He squeezes in. The 49ers take the lead at 6-3.
Same formation that they ran the quarterback sneak just a couple plays ago. Tom Rathman, the remaining back in the backfield, goes in motion to the left. Young keeps it and sneaks over the left side. That time he ended up almost going behind Steve Wallace, the left tackle, on that sneak.
Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. San Francisco leads 7-3.
Steve Young sneaks it in from the 1 to give the 49ers a 7-3 lead with 3:49 to play here in the 1st quarter.
Mike Cofer kicks off from our right to our left. Lazy kick, hangs up a long time. Martin takes it at the 3. Cuts into the middle of the field. He's got a little bit of a lane, and he is finally caught out near the 33-yard line.
again raining again in San Francisco. Wing left now. Dallas at its 34 to start. Handoff. Smith. No, a reverse. Coming right. It's Harper. There's a block. Hurdles his blocker and is knocked off his feet at the 36-yard line. That was a good fake by Aikman, and Harper started well, but he just didn't seem to be able to do anything with it on the other end. Second down and 7 now. Dallas at its own 37-yard line. Aikman a straight drop. Wants to throw over the middle. Johnston at the 41. He is still churning to the 44. He might have gotten the first down. And if he did, it's all his own effort. Mike Walter had him at the 41-yard line, and Johnston pulled Walter another 3 or 4 yards. First down Cowboys with 2:34 remaining in the first quarter, and the Niners leading 7-3. Novacek motion to the left out of the I formation. Aikman a draw to Smith. Bounces out right. He's got tough sledding. Only a couple between the 46 and the 47-yard line.
Johnson ahead of Emmitt Smith in the I. And Aikman, in what appears to be a broken play, is buried back at the 37-yard line by Keith DeLong and Bill Romanowski.
And Aikman was bobbling it as he came away from center. And then the sack is going to be made by Romanowski and DeLong.
Well, that really is a sack, though, that's all begins and basically ends with the exchange from center.
Big loss, 10 yards, 3rd and 18. There we go, 2 receivers out to the left. Kelvin Martin's one of them. Out to the right side, it is Harper. Emmitt Smith out of the backfield. And in trouble again. Aikman is sacked another time. Back at the 27-yard line. This time, it's by Martin Harrison.
Very quick that time. Martin Harrison relies on his quickness and took an inside rush that time on Tuanay, the left tackle, to make the sack. Started outside and took it back inside and beat Tuanay cleanly for the sack.
On 2 plays, the Cowboys lost 19 yards, 10 and 9.
Back-to-back sacks takes Mike Saxon all the way back inside his 15-yard line to kick this ball away.
Here's the snap. Here's the punt. Wobbly, short. Grant's got the ball at the 40. Cuts to the 45. Gets to the 50. Still spinning down to the 47-yard line. 49ers will again start out in Dallas territory.
Where you cannot allow the 49ers this good a field position and expect to stay with them. They've got the ability to go 80 yards on you, unlike most teams in the NFL.
Slot left and wing right. Rathman is wide to the right. Young back to throw to the right side to Rathman, and he's bumped out by Norton and Smith. And a flag is down late. Someone stuck a hand in there on Rathman after the play was over on the sideline.
Face mask foul, number 51, defense. 5-yard penalty.
And very, very late. That just shouldn't happen over there. Wing right, both backs behind Young. It's a handoff to Waters. Sweet left. In trouble. Cut back. Stopped at the 40.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, 7-3, San Francisco. This will be back after these messages.
And as the 49ers turn around and go from our left to right, they have a 2nd down and 3 at the Dallas 40-yard line. Rathman is a wing to the left. 3 receivers are a slot right. Young's quick drop, pump, look, underneath, pass is caught by Rathman.
And again, we've been talking about it so much here early in the game, but look at how many options he's got. I mean, he's looking right, he's looking deep down the left side, and then he said, oh, the heck with it. I'll just throw the ball underneath to my fullback who's running away from their middle linebacker. I mean, Steve Young, the most valuable player in the league this year, completing 65% of his passes.
Young under center on 1st and 10 at the Dallas 33. John Taylor motion to the left. And Young straight drop, deep drop. Here comes Haley. He throws the ball deep. It's broken up at the 20-yard line. That's a nice breakup there by Kevin Smith.
It's a good play by the rookie cornerback. Their #1 draft choice this year was right there when the ball got there. Reached around, knocked it away, and hit Rice from behind.
3 receivers for San Francisco on 2nd and 10. Young with a counter to Waters up the middle. Nice defense by Norton to make the stop.
And here's that matchup you talked about on 3rd down. The Cowboys only allow a 1st down 27% of the time. The 49ers convert a 3rd down 46% of the time.
This is a big first half play. 3rd down and 10. Niners at the Dallas 32. Rathman the setback. 2 receivers left. Young back to throw. Pressure. He runs away. Trip. Jimmy Jones made the play at the 29-yard line. Well, that's athleticism. The pressure was there. They forced him out of the pocket. But then, of course, what happens is with Young, that may be the bad news. But what a play Jimmy Jones made to save a first down.
And they're going to try a long one here, Brad. Long field goal try.
47 yards. Kofor has been very inconsistent. Left hash. Good snap. Bono the hold. 47 yards from Kofor, and he didn't get it. He missed it to the left. And the 49er fans will have little patience with him. 49ers missed the field goal. Dallas starts at its own 29, moving right to left, trailing 7-3. Wing left. Aikman's going to throw on first down. Deep to the left. Harper caught this one in front of Don Griffin.
Harper's a big receiver, 6'3", 207 pounds, and has that size advantage over everyone in the 49ers secondary.
Irvin, Harper, both out on the right, and even Darrell Johnson, the tight end, lines up on the right. Now Harper in motion to the left with Emmitt Smith in the backfield. Takes the handoff, makes a nice cut, but he's caught from behind by Tim Harris. Still a little bit short of a first down.
Third and less than a yard. Dallas at its 39. Novacek motion left. I formation. Aikman handoff Johnston. Nice hole for a first down up to around the 42. First and 10. Dallas at its 42, trailing 7-3 in the second quarter. High formation, fake draw. Aikman's got time, throws it right. Bad throw, incomplete behind Novacek. Second down and 10. Cowboys at their 42, wing right this time, and Aikman straight drop. Good protection. Pass block at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Well, great protection. It was either Fagan or Harris who reached up and got that right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10 at the 42-yard line of Dallas, trailing 7-3. Two receivers out to the right. Michael Irvin the widest. Aikman back to throw. Here comes Brown. He makes them fumble the ball. And Aikman has to land on it. Great play by Dennis Brown. Back at the 38-yard line, Dallas will punt.
Brown, the defensive right tackle, with just a good speed rush for a guy that's 300 pounds, came off the ball so quick and got around Newton, the all-pro guard.
So Saxon will have to punt again with 9:44 in the half. No pressure, and this is his best punt of the day. High and deep, and Grant is back at the 14-yard line, comes right up the middle. Clayton Holmes knocks him down at the 23. A 48-yard kick by Saxon, an 8-yard return, and the 49ers maintain control.
First and 10, 24-yard line for San Francisco, and a handoff to Waters. Breaks to the outside, breaks tackles, loses the ball. Dallas picks it up. Smith has it, brings it back. He's inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 24-yard line of San Francisco.
Ricky carried the ball loosely sometimes, so whenever we tackle, we wanted to game tackle and try to reach for the ball or to try to punch it out.
When you get two teams evenly matched like what we had, the turnovers are going to play a big part. Now, that's exactly what happened in that ball game.
They recovered one fumble on a punt return and turned that into a field goal. And now Aikman's got a slot left, wing left, toss left. Emmitt Smith, there's a 2-and-A block. He's got the 35-yard line. And that's a 4.5-yard gain.
Novacek, the tight end, lines up on the left. Irvin and Harper are receivers out to the right. Another pitch to Smith. This time goes to the outside, and now he's got a corner to turn, and he's done it. He's way downfield. He's all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And now they've got the thing going their way again. They make a nice move, and again, it was the type of move that I just didn't think we'd be able to see much of today. Emmitt Smith starts with an inside move, gets a block, is able to plant his left foot and take it outside. Runs a little softer out there because that's the sandy part of the field. It maintains his balance. Nice gain down to the 20.
It's first and 10 at the Niners' 20-yard line. Wing right, now the wing Johnston in motion. Hand off, Smith coming left, a block from Johnston. A cut to the 20, and he's knocked off his feet at the 15-yard line.
Now the most important thing from the Cowboys' point of view is that the Cowboys are running.
And this is certainly field goal range at the least here. 2nd and 6 at the 16. Now Harper in motion to the left, Emmitt Smith alone in the backfield. And it's a fake, and Aikman goes to his right. He hits Johnson. He catches the ball. He's got the first down at the 10. Finally hit over there by Romanowski.
First and goal at the 10. Backs are split. Irvin motion left. Two tight end formation. Straight drop by Aikman looking left. Over the middle. The catch is made at the 7.5-yard line, maybe the 8. I formation behind Aikman. 2nd and goal between the 7 and the 8. And Aikman with a draw to Smith. Oh, he's clobbered.
Watch the replay here at the stadium, Brad. Giesing gets turned around on his block a little bit, and as Emmitt Smith is moving through the hole, Giesing pops him and knocks him straight backward.
And now it's 3rd down and goal from the 8. 7-3 49ers, 5:20 left in the half. One setback, Smith, a blitz look. Aikman may be changing the play, no blitz. Back to throw, a lot of room to run. Zips it through the back of the end zone, incomplete. There is a flag down. Aikman just threw that ball away because it wasn't there for him in the end zone, but apparently the penalty is going to be against San Francisco from the way Emmitt Smith's reacting.
Oh, what a big call that is.
Yeah, when Troy Aikman ran a play-action fake to Emmitt, Pierce Holt bought the fake, tackled Emmitt, and then they called defensive holding on Pierce Holt. There's a bad call, and George Seifert was telling the referee as much.
Ooh, boy.
It was a good fake by Troy, and they called holding on Pierce for tackling the running back. And we're like, he thought he had the ball.
I formation, tight end Tennell, motion right. And Aikman handoff, Smith coming left. Johnston got the block, and Smith will easily stroll in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 5:05 remaining to be played in the half, and Darryl Johnston's block did it again.
It was Bill Romanowski that he took down the linebacker. Johnston just pops him, takes him down, and then it's just an easy little stroll for Emmitt Smith for the go-ahead score.
The slant left is a play where it's off tackle to the left or off tackle to the right play, and Darryl Johnston happened to get up on the backer and make a great block to spring me outside where everybody else was caved inside. So it was a complete walk-in once we got around the outside guy.
Another crucial block on Smith's touchdown was provided by Cowboy tight end Jay Novacek, who cut off the pursuit of San Francisco's defensive back, Toy Cook.
Jay played because he was a great receiver. He never was in the offense because he was a great blocker. But the thing that people don't realize is that Jay, he's a very wiry, tall, lanky player. He was able to effectively use his leverage as a tall guy to at least shield people off. And it was effective enough that we could still run the ball to his side.
Good snap by Hellestrae, hold by Berline. The kick has made the score. The Cowboys 10 and the 49ers 7.
We got 65 minutes of football. We're going 5 minutes after the damn game.
With plenty of enthusiasm and a 3-point lead, the Cowboys now had the formidable task of stopping the league's top-ranked offense.
And now the Niners start at their own 26. Slot right, back split, Young play action fake, throws it under pressure. Taylor at the 31, and Everett won't let him get away. The play's finally whistled dead.
Nice catch. No, good. Good. Come on, man. Way to go, baby.
And here comes 2nd down and 2. The 49ers are at their own 33. It's an inside handoff to Waters. He breaks away and has the first down at the 40, and then he's knocked off his feet by Tony Casillas and Jim Jeffcoat from behind after he got the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. In the backfield, Rathman and Waters, and both receivers out to the right side. Brent Jones lines up on the left. Young, big pressure from Haley, gets away, throws the ball downfield, right catch by Wright, stays in bounds for another couple of yards and gets to the 32-yard line.
Unbelievable play by Young with 2 men hanging on him, and Larry Brown quit paying attention to Rice, and the ball went 21 yards, and it's caught.
Boy, that's an unbelievable catch, though, isn't it, Babe? I mean, what a great catch it is by Jerry Rice.
That's a great play on both ends. At the 34, Young to throw again. Steps up over the middle, Rathman on a slant, got away from Vincent Smith, and he's got another first down. 1st and 10 at the 22. Amp Lee is in for Rathman. Young handoff. Lee coming on the right side on the counter at the 20. And he's got the 15 before he's out of bounds. And Kevin Smith can run him out of bounds.
2 minutes to play in this first half, and it's been a good one so far. The Cowboys lead 10-7, but the 49ers driving 2nd and 4 with the ball at the 16-yard line.
Charles Haley's down there talking to his defensive line teammates. Norton turns around and changes the coverage on 2nd down. And Young, a 3-step drop. He wants to run. Haley flushes him out. Maryland chases him and takes him down head first, but near the first down marker.
Charles Haley took an inside move this time, Brad, and gets there. But again, Steve Young's running ability gets him away. He then runs to the outside, fakes a pass one time. Russell Maryland, who can really move too for a big man, is chasing from behind, tackles him up high. The helmet comes off, and luckily for Young, his head wasn't in it when it rolled away.
Yeah.
My goodness, what a play.
49ers have moved it from their 26-yard line all the way down to the Cowboys' 12. Here's first down. Young back to throw. Pump, swamped up the middle, and Casillas sacks him at the 15-yard line.
First time today they've gotten to Steve Young. They've put heat on him before, but they hadn't pulled him down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Backs are split wide. Now they send Waters in motion left. They run an inside handoff to Rathman. Tackle lost all the way down to the 10 before Everett comes up to get him. That tackle was lost by Tolbert.
The 49ers are down here to get points. Time's not their problem. They're going to get, if not the touchdown, the field goal try anyway. So you go ahead, use your timeouts, and then maybe you can get a field goal back in the final minute 15, minute 20 of the first half.
You figure you got to give them the 3 points at this point, or at least give them the attempt at the field goal.
Right.
So why not give yourself some time to move the ball down the field as well?
So last timeout, coach. If they play 9, I'm thinking tight end. Okay?
3rd and 7 at the 9, but obviously if they don't get a first down here, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Cowboys have gone to nickel, so watch it. Slot right, tight end left. Rathman the setback on 3rd and 7. Taylor motion left. Young straight drop, pressure. Pass is blocked at the line of scrimmage. And Charles Haley was the man who got it. What an enormous play for him.
You don't think he enjoys that a bit, do you?
It's a field goal try, 28 yards for Kofor. On the left hash, high snap. Bono puts it down, and Kofor's kick is good. With a minute 19 remaining in the half, the Kofor field goal has tied the game at 10. And now the Cowboys, without any timeouts, tied with a minute 19 left in the half, will try to get a halftime lead. Kofor's kickoff. It's a short one. It's a bad one. It's to the sideline, and it's out of bounds at the 20. So Dallas will start at its own 35.
Yeah, and this is an area the Cowboys have been good in a lot of areas all year long, but I think this has been one of their best. Right before the half, getting something out of it.
Here's first down. Aikman with a draw to Smith up the middle. Breaks away 40, 45. Still going to midfield. 15 yards for Emmitt Smith with a minute 10 remaining.
How do you like that call? How do you like that call? Who would have expected a draw with no timeouts and a minute 19 on the clock?
Not the 49ers, obviously, and now they're down to the 50-yard line. Again, slot right, wing right, Aikman straight drop, pressured. Floats it out underneath Smith at the 45, coming right, and Wisely gets out of bounds.
They need about one good completion, maybe two, and they've got time to get it.
2nd and 5 at the San Francisco 45, slot left this time. Smith the setback, Aikman straight drop. Sets with protection, pumps it out. Smith at the 45, coming left at the 40. Gets the first down, looking to the sideline, didn't get it. Got the 35-yard line. They got to hurry and kill the clock. 38 seconds, a gain of 9 on that pass to Smith.
Now they really have to hurry as they're down to 30 seconds.
Aikman's going to run a play. Not in any big hurry here. Drills it. Kills the clock with 27 seconds.
So a 10-yard pass could put him in position to have the lead at halftime.
It's a 10-10 game, and here's 2nd down at the Niners 35. Slot right this time. And Aikman straight drop. Sets, has time. Throws it deep down the sideline. It's caught at the 22-yard line. And Irvin did get out of bounds to kill the clock with 20 seconds remaining. That's a gain of 14.
They almost started to make a mistake. The official runs up and kept the arm pumping, and there was no reason for that. He's on his knees when he catches it and goes straight out of bounds. There was no reason not to stop the clock.
20 seconds remaining in the half, and we're tied in the NFC Championship game. First down, Novacek motion left. Aikman straight drop, pressure. He'll run up out of the pocket and get sacked at the 25-yard line by Tim Harris with 15 seconds. Still in range. The clock has stopped with 15 seconds remaining. Now they wind it up again. They better hurry. It is second down, and Aikman has to drill it. And with 8 seconds left, he'll have third down, but they'll bring in the field goal team.
A 43-yard try, but Lynn Elliott's got this range.
43 on the right hash for a halftime lead. Good snap and hold. Kick certainly long enough, but he missed it to the right. Good comeback to home.
You know, when you're able to move the football against a team that it's hard to do that against, and every point matters. I don't remember at any point in my career when you got down in makeable field goal range and it was missed that I wasn't a little bit disappointed.
The 49ers young will take the knee, and this game, this NFC Championship game that everyone thought would be a classic confrontation, sure looks like it, doesn't it? At halftime, the score is the Cowboys 10 and the 49ers 10. The 49ers and the Cowboys are coming back out on the field now for the second half. This is just classic. The 49ers and the Cowboys tied at 10 in the NFC Championship game. Well, the Cowboys are going to have the ball first here in the third quarter. 30 minutes away from the Super Bowl for one of these teams. Man, what a day. Mike Kofer with a very short kick from our left to right, and it's taken by the Cowboys. Kelvin Martin at the 10, and he brings it up across the 20, and then a nice open field tackle is made by Mark Logan, the running back.
Outstanding special team work again by Mark Logan.
Special teams captain, so it's only right that he does that kind of job.
So here we go. Dallas at its own 22-yard line. First play of the third quarter. Aikman throws it in the right flat for Smith. He's got the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Cornerback and the linebacker get him then at the line of scrimmage, Walter and Davis, and it'll be second and about 9.
Run it back! Run it back! You the man, baby, you the man!
Second and 9, and that's a handoff to Smith. Coming left, he's got a seam, the 30, the 35, a first down. Up to the 36-yard line. That got Johnston again, swinging out and popping him a block with 2-A and Newton.
Well, this is what Babe Laufenberg was saying in that first quarter, Brad. You remember when Emmett gets off to a slow start, you never give up going back to him. Sometimes it just takes a little while for the blocking and Emmett to get into sync and get into their rhythm. But after the first 2 carries of the game, lost 4 yards. He's now got 60 yards on 11 carries.
First down up at their own 36-yard line now, and Aikman straight drop. Harris coming. Aikman throws it over the middle. The interception is dropped at the 50-yard line. He threw it right in the hands of Bill Romanowski.
I think the pass was intended for Michael Irvin. And, you know, I just couldn't, you know, couldn't keep my hands on the ball.
Second down now. Aikman, handoff. Smith coming right off a Novacek block. He cuts inside Romanowski. Dives forward to the 39-yard line, and it's going to be third down and just about 7.
They've got just amazingly good footing, though, on the outside, don't they, Brad? This field, I think
not effective.
You've got to give George Toma a lot of credit.
Third and 7, and the crowd's getting into it now as Aikman's up under center. He's got a slot right. Johnston the only setback. Blitz from the safety. Aikman throws it out. Irvin at the 45 and spinning away left 50. First down to the 49ers 45-yard line. Great read of the blitz by Aikman and a great move by Irvin. Also reading the blitz to adjust the route and then spinning away after the catch.
And on third down, the Cowboys convert a huge first down.
Third quarter is just getting going. We're tied at 10. Dallas at the San Francisco 45, first and 10. Wing right, Aikman back to throw. Sets, looks deep, ball. Right side, a man is there. Harper, it's up in the air, and it's caught at the 7-yard line. All year long, he's thrown that pass pass, and Harper hasn't caught it until today.
When I threw the ball, I thought it was intercepted. I knew that I didn't get enough on it. I knew it was going to be underthrown. I was just hoping Alvin would break it up, and that it wouldn't be intercepted. And then he goes up over the top of the guy and makes really one of the great catches, I think, in the history of the NFL in a championship game. I mean, that was the stuff you see Lynn Swann doing in Super Bowls. And I think that catch really is what propelled us into having the second half that we were able to have.
First down and goal at the 7. They've had first and goal twice today and gotten a touchdown and a field goal. Smith coming right with Johnston in front. He cuts wide to the 5, and he's forced out by Hall, the free safety, and Walter and Whitmore.
2 yards.
Tight end motion to the left. I formation. Niners jumped offside. Handoff. Johnston, the fullback up the middle, breaks the goal line and scores, but there's a flag.
The strange thing about it was everything that happened during the play. You know, were we offsides? Had San Francisco come into the neutral zone? You know, as I got the ball and got hit, you know, you wait for a second, and you know, waiting for the whistle, and then to just decide to keep on going.
Offside. Defense. Penalty is declined. Touchdown.
A good call by Norv Turner in a place they don't usually make that call.
When you get down inside the 5, everybody's expecting either Troy to throw the ball or Emmitt Smith to run the ball. So to run the ball down there with Darryl Johnson was one that I don't think the defense was really ready for.
With 10:45 left in the third quarter, Lynn Elliott for the extra point, and his kick is good and makes the score. Dallas 17 and San Francisco 10.
49ers pattern throughout the year is to do the running in the first half and start throwing in the second half. They better think about that. In fact, in a big way now. They trail 17-10. First and 10 at the 10. Pass to the left sideline is caught. And John Taylor trying to stay in bounds, stretches for another yard or two. Good play against Larry Brown as he catches the ball way out the left flat one-on-one coverage. So he ends up with about 8 yards. So second and 2 at the 18-yard line for San Francisco. And it's a handoff to Waters, who breaks the tackle, spins away, gets outside. Washington finally hauls him down at the 33. First down, San Francisco.
Well, I tell you, Waters impresses me. I haven't seen much of him, obviously, and what little I had seen didn't seem to give me this much ability, but boy, this kid can run.
Now Rice goes out to the left side. Young to throw. He gets it to Jerry here at the 45. He cuts to the outside. He's got blocking. Downfield he goes with Waters in front helping. And finally out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Classic,
oh, boy.
Classic 49ers offense. A slant for about 10 yards. Then he ran the entire width of the football to let a wedge form. It was like a kickoff return at that point, and he got it all the way down to the Cowboys. Where are they going to spot this thing? At the 33-yard line.
So far, both times in this ball game, when Dallas scored, the Niners came right back on their next possession and scored. And it looks like they're apt to do it again here.
Second and 7, 29-yard line. Waters split out wide to the right side. He's up against Kenneth Gant. Young drops back to throw. He's in a lot of trouble. He scrambles away from everybody but Casillas. Casillas drops him at the 33-yard line. He got underneath somehow.
How does he get away?
3 Cowboys. I don't know how he got away from that bunch. Tolbert certainly appeared to have it.
Like being in a greased pig contest out there trying to get it down.
So an important play here for San Francisco, because even a field goal is very unlikely from this distance. It would be 48 yards. It's 3rd and 9 at the 31. Young straight back drop. Lets it go. Short pass left flat to Waters. And he came close to getting away from Gant, but couldn't quite spring it. He did reach the 24-yard line. They're about a yard short. And will the 49ers go for the field goal or the first down? Here comes Kofor. Crowd doesn't like it, but they're going to do it anyhow. It's about 2 yards, almost a full 2 yards short.
So it'll be about a 42-yard field goal attempt. Don't think they were, when that boo you just heard, I don't think it was a boo because of Kofor. I think it was a boo because they wanted Seifert to go for the first down on 4th down.
42-yarder left hash mark. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. As the distance, good. And so San Francisco's back within 4 at 17-13.
I always had this philosophy that every time you kick the field goal, you're just that much closer to losing. And I was afraid that we were kicking too many field goals. And field goals to me, especially in the second half, it's like kissing your sister. It's not going to help you too much.
Well, the Cowboys took the opening kickoff here in the second half and marched to a touchdown. Now they've got their second possession and a 4-point lead, Brad, starting at their own 20-yard line.
6:16 left in the third. Wing right. Johnston motion left. Aikman, 3-step drop, throws a slant, caught for 7 yards.
Michael Irvin's 5th catch of the day, 79 yards. Aikman is 15 of 23 for 178.
And on second down, toss right, Smith. Great Johnston block and a nice defensive play by John Johnson, the linebacker, to knock him down short of the first down. At around the 28.5-yard line. Johnson's a second-year man from Clemson. They drafted him in the second round a year ago. And on some downs, they'll take out either DeLong or Walter and bring him in. And now they go to a nickel package. 3rd and 2, and you'd say this would be a pretty big play here, wouldn't you? Here's 3rd and 2 at the Dallas 28. Big one here. Aikman going to throw right. Slant is caught by Irvin. First down up at the 37-yard line. And they know that's coming. Eric Davis is right there with him, and it's a perfect throw and catch. A gain of 9, first down. First down, Dallas with a 4-point lead. Aikman straight drop to throw on first down. Great time. Floats it out. Johnston at the 40. And he's dragged down on the left sideline after a 3-yard gain. Tackle is made by David Whitmore. 2nd and 7, Dallas at its 40, leading 17-13. 3:35 left in the third. Johnston again, motion left. Handoff, Smith, big hole as he cracks it up around the 44-yard line, and then the 49ers are able to fill it, and it's another big third down, 3rd and 3. Novacek, motion right, Aikman, fake draw, bootleg right, no receiver, there's Novacek, caught it, first down to the 45 of the 49ers. Little bit of a sprinkle. 1st and 10, Dallas, 2:06 left in the third. Aikman draw to Smith. Fell down in the mud. Here's 2nd and 10 at the San Francisco 46. Straight drop by Aikman. Little pressure. Throws it on the run. Incomplete. The Cowboys have hit 4 out of 8 third downs today. And here's a big 3rd and 11. They've had 2 critical ones on this possession. And Aikman on 3rd and long, back and sets and throws it out. Smith underneath, 40 coming right, breaks away, 35 and 30, first down. Another big conversion on a floater underneath to Smith.
You know, there's a statement in big games that's always made: if we win on 3rd down, we're going to win this game. There, you know, the second half, we didn't win on 3rd down.
30 seconds left in the quarter. It's first down at the Niners 32. Handoff, Smith plunges at guard. He churns, he pushes. Crawls on his belly like a snake down around the 27-yard.
Well, you go back to the last play, Brad, and it was Emmitt Smith making Pierce Holt miss the tackle, their best defensive player. Emmitt gets 15 yards and about, as I said, 8 or 9 of them on his own. It was a little underneath pass, and the Cowboys are going to take a 4-point lead to the 4th quarter, playing for the right to go to the Super Bowl in Pasadena.
And I hope you're stocked up with chips, dip, and cold ones. We're going to be here all day. Welcome back to San Francisco, where it started raining again. 1 quarter away from the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys are 2nd down and 8 at the 29 of the Niners. Johnston motion left, slot right. Aikman back to throw, looking left. Floats it underneath. Smith at the 28-25. Slips away, first down. And stayed in bounds just outside the 20. That was the 11th play of a drive that finished the last 6.5 minutes of the 3rd quarter.
It's the best defense they can have is to keep the football.
The 3rd quarter was a frustrating time because we needed more opportunities with the football because of what we'd already done to mess up. And then I think that led to, you know, the 4th quarter, which was definitely something that became a pressing situation.
1st and 10 at the San Francisco 20. Wing right, handoff Smith. Lead block, Johnston and Novacek. He's got 5 yards. And slow to get up, Emmitt Smith, who's had quite a day. He's got 80 yards. He's also caught the ball 6 times for 41. He is the workhorse and the load lifter, isn't he?
And he deserves everything he's going to get in the next year or 2 from Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, and it's going to be a bundle. It's going to be a bundle.
It is 2nd down about 4 and a skosh right now at the 15-yard line. Splits coming, handoff, Smith coming right. Eric Williams a block. Smith took it to the 11-yard line and appears to have another first down. How big would a touchdown be here?
Well, that's what I was just sitting here thinking. As the clock continues to run away, you're looking at that field goal by the 49ers a moment ago, shifting the way the game may play itself out in the fourth quarter, because they're sitting on a 4-point lead. A touchdown would take it to 11, and then you're looking at 2 touchdowns that the 49ers would need in the fourth quarter to get back in front. And, of course, that's assuming they can find a way to stop the Cowboys, and they haven't been able to do it here in the second half.
Here is 3rd down and 1. They didn't get the first down, so how big is this at the 11? 3rd and 1 out of the eye, and the right guard, Giesick, fired off and went offside. And now instead of 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 6, and a lot has just changed.
Well, it was Giesick who flinched. He jumped the count early, and instead of a 3rd down, which was an easier first down play, it's about 3rd and 6 here now, Brad.
At the 16, and they need the 10. Slot right, Aikman back, he's pressured, he throws it out, Smith's there, he's got the first down coming right to 5. Irvin's block, puts it in. Emmitt Smith carries it in. Another 3rd down conversion, and it's touchdown Dallas with 12:25 remaining in the NFC Championship game.
Well, I don't understand why the 49ers would allow Emmitt Smith to come out of that backfield untouched, but nobody follows him.
He was open because of the attention that the other guys were getting, is really what it was. And Emmitt was he was not the primary guy on the play, and we're trying to get the ball into the end zone. But again, they were dropping everybody underneath those people, so we got the ball to Emmitt, and he was able to get in for a touchdown.
When it came down to passing, it was out of there, so it left me underneath wide open, and I took full advantage of it.
And only 12.5 minutes to play in the game. The kick is good. It is 24-13. There's a timeout. We'll be back. Well, there's little doubt that the heat is growing enormously hot on the 49ers, who with only 12.5 minutes to go need to score 2 touchdowns to get the lead back. And the 49ers have to start out at their own 15-yard line, down by 11. Taylor and Sherrard come out to the left. Jerry Rice out to the right. I'm really surprised the 49ers, though, haven't challenged the defensive backs more than they have. Just gone right at them. Here's Young with a pass over the middle, and it's caught out at the 23-yard line by Brent Jones, who has been absent from the offense since the first quarter.
Despite Jones's re-entry into the offense, the 49ers, now in catch-up mode, proved easy prey for a swarming Cowboy defense. Faced with relentless pressure, the league's top-ranked passer was forced into a split-second decision.
Intercepted by Norton at the 40 to the 45, left of midfield to the 45-yard line of San Francisco. And Ken Norton Jr., the leading tackler on the leading defense, comes away with the ball, and the Cowboys have it back with an 11-point lead and 10:18 to play, 45 yards away from the San Francisco end zone with their 3rd turnover of the day.
With a short field, the Cowboys' offense mounted yet another impressive drive before forcing Dallas's coach, Jimmy Johnson, into a career decision.
4th and 1 at the San Francisco 7, and they're going to go for it here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a decision by Jimmy Johnson. They're passing up the field goal, and the Cowboys are going to go for the first down.
Boy, if this doesn't work and it costs him the game, Jimmy Johnson is second-guessed all the way until his grave. 4th and 1 at the 7 out of the I formation.
As big a play as you can have at this moment of the contest. They give it to Smith, slants to the right side, and I don't know. They got him in a hurry. Good tackle by Michael Walton.
I don't think so.
He didn't get it.
And instead of kicking a field goal, a chip shot that would have given him a 2-touchdown lead, the Cowboys went for it on 4th and 1. They appear not to have made it, and the 49ers are still down 11 with 7:06 still to be played.
You know, San Fran played to play well, and we couldn't get to 2 yards, and I'm not even sure if we got to 1 yard. so you know, it was a tough call, but we had to live with it.
I don't know about that one. Woo, woo.
Wow.
Jimmy Johnson has brought this team, and let's be fair, and not just trying to kiss up to Jimmy Johnson, but let's be fair, he's brought this team from 1-15 to this position by doing things that are not in the book.
Well, we've always felt like that it's in our best interest to take risks. We want to be aggressive, and we want to play the percentages, but by the same token, we've seen too many teams be conservative and come up short when the opportunity is there.
Okay, 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Their worst field position of the entire day. 7 minutes to play. They trail 24-13. So if they win this one, it's going to be just as dramatic as Montana to Clark in 1982. I'll tell you that.
With history on their side and 97 yards from the promised land, San Francisco's offense began chipping away at the stunned Dallas defense. With a seemingly substantial lead slipping away with every first down, the Cowboys were left wondering if lightning could strike twice.
It's not a question of if now, it's a question of when, isn't it, for them to score?
Well, you would think so, but I'm already thinking ahead, since I'm not going to be on the charter going back. If the Cowboys were to lose this, who wants to walk up and ask Jimmy Johnson about that 4th down?
I will. I'll be happy to.
Take a parachute.
Waters in the backfield. Sherrard in motion to the right. Young drops back to throw. A lot of pressure. Gets the ball away. Caught. Touchdown 49ers. Slant along the goal line to Jerry Rice right out in front of a linebacker, surprisingly enough. Mickey Pruitt.
Covered by the linebacker all the way.
You feel like, okay, things are getting ready to change now, and you feel like you put some points on the board, and here we go. You know, this is a typical San Francisco offense, and everything is getting ready to go the right way.
It made us feel like ourselves again. You know, we kind of, third quarter didn't have the ball a lot. Second quarter, we kind of, you know, fumble and the mess ups and the penalties. We start like, okay, now we're ourselves. But unfortunately, it's the 4th quarter. But it took that long to kind of start to feel like our offense was clicking. And I guess we all were just hoping it wasn't too late.
We get the 49ers within 4. Here's the kick. It's up. It is good. Timeout. 4:22 to play in the game. And a 5-yard touchdown pass to Rice gives the Niners hope now, but they must stop Dallas on their next possession.
And now Jimmy Johnson's offense has got to make a couple of first downs.
If you give them the ball back with 2 minutes on the clock, they can go down the field and score and win the football game. The Cowboys might not only need to burn time, they might need points, Brad.
Yeah, you're right. Like the 3 they passed up. The Cowboys have Kevin Smith back as Kofor hits a pooch kick, and Smith runs up under it at the 10. Left at the 15. No hole, a dip and a dodge to the 20. Dallas 80 yards away with 4:14 left to play. The 49ers ask the crowd for some support. Boys and girls, we got us a classic.
Well, you told me last night the Cowboys win 24-20. It's Cowboys 24-20 right now. 4:14 to play in this football game, and the Cowboys come out for the biggest drive in probably 12 years.
They scored. They took 9 minutes to score on the drive at the 3rd and 4th quarter. They need some of that now. At the 21st down, Aikman is going to throw. Deep slant. Caught. 35. Harper's breaking away. Harper's got midfield. Harper's got the 30. Harper's got the 20. Harper's got the 10-yard line before he's run down out of bounds at the 9. Wow.
Oh, my, what a play. My goodness, what a play. You know the 49ers have got to be looking for 3 things. They've got to look for Emmitt Smith. Then they've got to look to Michael Irvin. Then they've got to look to Jay Novacek. And Alvin Harper comes across the field, basically uncovered. He's wide open. Aikman delivers it perfectly. Down to the 9-yard line it goes. I was with Alvin Harper's brother yesterday, who flew in for the game, was in the hotel lobby. He was signing autographs saying he's Alvin Harper, not Bobby Harper. He's Alvin again tonight.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with Norv Turner, and Norv says, well, Jimmy, what do you want to do? You want to, you know, try to, you know, run the ball, throw it? I said, we got to pick up the first down. He said, well, we can throw the slant. And we actually thought it was going to go to Michael Irvin, but Alvin Harper and Michael changed sides of the field.
He wanted to be more involved, especially when the game on the line. That was Michael's nature. So I called the play. He tells Alvin, switch sides. So now we got Alvin running the post, and Michael thought the ball was going to come to him because that's where I'd thrown it every time we'd call the play. And so he went and took Alvin's place. And as I'm walking up to the line of scrimmage, I see that they're going to blitz us. We're going to get the one-on-one matchup to the post. I was uncertain as to whether or not Alvin would run the route and get across the corner's face. I knew Michael would, but Michael wasn't there anymore. And so at the last minute, right before the snap, I just said, hey, I'm going to trust this guy and I'm going to let it loose. And Alvin ran a great route. He got across the corner's face, and then as luck would have it, the safety slipped. And then Alvin's able to run it 70-some yards.
First down, Dallas with Aikman. Play action fake, bootleg right to Johnston, who dropped the ball at the 5. The wet ball went right through his hands. He had a half a step on Dana Hall, the safety. Up under center, Aikman. Less than 4 minutes from a Super Bowl. Martin, slot right, motion left on 2nd and goal at the 9. Play handoff, Smith cutting behind Novacek, got 2 yards near the 7. Might have fought his way down around the 6.
Is it 4-down territory, guys?
No. No. Read my lips. 4th down, you kick. I thought we had already made that clear.
It's a classic.
Oh, man.
It's an absolute classic.
3:48 left to play in the game. It's 3rd and goal at the 6. Slot right, tight end right, 1 setback. Crowd is really into it. Aikman, a straight drop, good protection. Over the middle, it's caught by Kelvin Martin at the 2, knifing to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cowboys!
This team's going to Pasadena. This football team is going to Pasadena. The Cowboys coaching staff is exchanging handshakes. Let me recap something for you, Brad. 1982, January 10th, it was 3rd down when Joe Montana in the other end zone threw the pass to Dwight Clark for the touchdown to win the game. 11 years and 1 week later, it's 3rd down. They're at the same 6-yard line. This time it's Troy Aikman going the other direction. He throws it to Kelvin Martin for the touchdown, and the Cowboys are going to a Super Bowl. Looking at a replay, if there was instant replay in the NFL, they might bring this back. The nose of the ball, Brad, looking at a replay here. Kelvin Martin dives, and the nose of the ball hits the chalk. It was a touchdown, but it was about 1 inch, maybe 2.
Elliott's extra point. High snap. The kick is blocked. Wow. A very high snap from Hellestray. Berline barely able to pull it down, and no wonder Elliott's extra point was blocked. So it's still pretty interesting here because it's 10 points with 3:43, and if you go down the field in a hurry, you get a touchdown, then a field goal now. You may have spaketh too soon.
Don't do this to me. It's a 10-point game, 30-20. Dallas leads by 10 with 3:43 to play, and there just isn't a much better entertainment dollar value than what people are being treated to today.
The kick comes from the 50-yard line because of the personal foul penalty on the 49ers. And Elliott will boom this one easily. In fact, this is almost a... Did he put that through the uprights?
I think he hit it left.
Again, missed another one. But anyway...
San Francisco will start out at their 20-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 out of the 20-yard line. And they use a draw to Waters on 1st down, and he gets out to the 30. He's grabbed there and pulled down by Kevin Smith with some help.
But running the ball wouldn't be enough, and Steve Young became an easy target for the potent Dallas pass rush.
Young up under center with 2:07. Young straight drop with 2:04. Throws it deep, middle, intercepted by James Washington to the 30, to the 40, to the 44-yard line. And the #1 defense in football has cut him off at the pass again.
It's just a matter of running it out. The Cowboys coaches have left long ago from the booth next to it.
It's a remarkable climb. The Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl for the first time since 1979, January of '79. And here on this stage where their biggest heartbreak in certainly the last 15 years came. And you know who I'm so happy for? Bill Bates, Mark Tuinei, Jim Jeffcoat, the Cowboys who spent all those years in what they thought was going to be glory, and then it turned out to be frustration, and now there's another game to play.
Oh, yeah, the NFC Championship, baby. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
NFC champions, folks.
From 1-15 in '89 to the Super Bowl 4 years. That's unbelievable. An unbelievable story. And the Cowboys have taken that first step to becoming the team of the '90s. They beat the San Francisco 49ers to go to the Super Bowl to play Buffalo 30-20.
Hey, I don't mean to put a damper on it. But you understand, we do have one game left to play. Hey, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Every single one of you. Everybody, you did one hell of a job. And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
I never thought about the Super Bowl. I mean, I really didn't even give any consideration that if we win this game, we're going to be in the Super Bowl.
Getting the Super Bowl was just the minimum. You know, there's this much difference. Getting to the Super Bowl is the minimum. Winning the Super Bowl is the maximum. But that's how much difference it is between what is good enough and what's not good enough. And so the championship game to me was a must. I had to win this game.
This was probably was the beginning of something that everybody been wanting for a long time. When you go 1-15 and you come the road which we traveled, at that point in time, there was no turning back for us because we never experienced it, we never tasted it, and there was our first experience and our first taste, and we won it.